Hey friends, welcome back. So I am here, same shirt, same everything, because it takes me about 15 minutes to film a video and I am filming them all, knocking them out and editing them for you guys. So this video is about the CVS video last night when I talked about the new policy change for handing your ECBs to the cashier along with your coupons. So I saw a lot of comments that a lot of people were telling me that they've always had this rule at their store. This is new to me. My store just started this. As soon as I got to the store, Hannah told me, she said, oh, let me tell you, we have a new policy with ECBs. And I was like, oh, okay. She said, so from now on, when you check out, you have to hand us the ECBs along with the CRTs. Again, CRTs are the personal coupons that print out at the red machine, along with all your manufacturer coupons. And I was like, that's gonna have to make me do a lot more math calculations. So basically what it is that when you go into CVS, you finish your shopping, you hand the cashier your coupons, you have to get your total so that you can hand them your ECBs afterwards. Well, when you do that, you don't know what to pay unless they scan all your coupons, and then you know exactly what you owe. Then you hand them that amount of extra bucks, ECBs. So when that happens, the cashiers have to push all of these buttons, and I guess they kind of like go over some stuff, push all of these buttons, and then it totals everything out. So the way that it was explained to me from Hannah was that it goes against the cashiers, and it's something on their like audits that shows up. So it's a bad thing for CVS. So basically what this means is that now we have to calculate how much an item is. So for instance, if we're buying these razors right here for $7.99 and we have a $3 off of a razor purchase and we have a $3 off manufacturer coupon, I will just use this coupon because it's here for Colgate, doesn't match, but you know what I mean. So if this is $7.99, I have a $2 off coupon. That's going to make this drop down to $5.99. Then if I have a $3 off razor purchase CRT, which is this, that's going to make it drop to $2.99, which means that I need to hand the cashier $3 in coupons when I get to checkout. So I need to give her this coupon, as well as the ECB all at once. So they scan them all at once. Once they scan them, then my total should drop down to 0. Now the bad thing that happens with this is that this happened to me last night. Is, for instance, I had a what was it, an Almay coupon. No, not Almay, it was a Physicians Formula coupon for $3 off of any Physicians Formula product. Well, when I gave her all of my ECBs, I think I gave her, I don't know, however many ECBs I gave her, it was a little bit over the amount that was needed. So what happened was that my CRT for Physicians Formula, it was $3 off, but on the receipt it deducted $2.27. It took off a lower amount because I had so many ECBs to cover it. So that is what's going to end up being an issue. You're going to lose money out on a personalized coupons if your ECBs are over the amount. And another thing is that it's going to be good to break up your transactions, because if you end up getting ECBs for $5 or $10, or if you buy a whole bunch of things in one transaction, like for instance, I had a $15 ECB that I used last night. So I used that first because my total was like 20 something dollars. So I need to use that, because if not, you're going to end up losing a large amount of extra bucks. I don't think that this is terrible. It's just going to require us to do a little bit more math and calculation. So next week I'll go in and let's just say I'm going to buy razors, highlighters, and this lip balm right here. And I have a manufacturer coupon for all of the items for $1 off. Let's just say that my total is $12 before coupons, okay? So then I'm going to use a $1 off, a $1 off, and a $1 off. That's going to make my total $9 after coupons. So that means that I need to hand the cashier $9 in extra bucks, but I'm going to have to calculate this before I go to the store, or at least while I'm at the store, because once I get to the register, I have to hand them everything. I have to give them the coupons, and the way Hannah explained it to me, she said, give me all your manufacturer coupons, then the personalized CRTs, which are the CVS coupons like this. They're going to scan these, and then the extra bucks last. So just hand them everything all at once. That way they can just scan. And then whatever you owe at the end, if you do owe anything, that's what you will pay. And so then your ECBs will still print out. And let's just say, for instance, if you get $5 in extra bucks printed from that transaction, you can still use that $5 in ECBs to do another transaction. Nothing changed as far as like rolling your ECBs and anything like that. They just want the couponers to hand them all of their coupons at once, including extra bucks. So it's not a terrible thing. We're just going to have to figure out the math before we go into the store, and that's going to probably be better for me, because that means that I'm going to have to prep and plan before I get to the store. A lot of times I don't really do it that often, but it'll make me be more organized when I go couponing, because I'm usually like all over the place. So that is what that means as far as like the new policy change for ECBs. I know a lot of people already have this into effect, so it does not affect you guys, but at least for my store, it is a new policy. And if it's not at your store, and you can continue doing it the way you always do, as far as let them scan the coupons and the CRTs, and then you know what your total is, and then you hand them the ECBs, then that's great. But I just know for me, it changed, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you got to the register and the cashier told me, hey, you're gonna have to give me all your coupons at once, at least you know, like, hey, somebody else has this happening to them. So it's a legit rule. Like, the cashiers aren't just making up anything because they're frustrated with couponers. So that is all of that. I hope that this kind of better explains it for you guys. I know I probably didn't go into detail about it, but I just wanted to clarify so you guys actually know. So just again, do all your calculations before you go to the store. I know I always have a spiral that I write everything in, and I actually, this is from last night. This is like all of my ECBs. I had everything paper clipped. I write it down. I paper clip it. If I don't type it out in a breakdown in a Google Doc, I always have it written down what I'm gonna get. So now I'll just have everything together. I'll do the calculations. I'll have the ECBs, however many I'm supposed to pay. And if I don't, and what's probably going to end up being the issue with me is that either I'm going to go under or over. So if my total is $10 and I only have $9 in extra bucks, then I'm going to owe $1. Or if I only have $3 $5 extra bucks and my total is $12 out of pocket, then I'm gonna have to go buy something else for $3 so I don't lose those $3 in ECBs. So just make sure you always figure that. So if you have a odd amount of extra bucks, for instance, here's a 10, a 5, and a 4. So if your total is $17 out of pocket after you gave all of your coupons and you already figured this in, so your total is $19, make sure you go grab something else, whether it's a drink or some candies, so you don't lose an ECB, because losing $2 in extra bucks is a lot to lose. So definitely just grab some candy in the front, some mints, whatever it is that you may need at home. They have $1 and something paper towels. They have 99-cent dish soap. Grab something so that you don't lose an ECB. So that way, if the total is $17, go grab something else for $2, and then you know, like, okay, I have $19 in ECBs. I'm not going to lose out on anything. So it's better to get more and pay a little bit out of pocket versus losing out on extra bucks. So hopefully I explained this well for you guys. It's kind of hard to like explain things and I'm not like talking to someone like in, I don't know, I'm talking to myself basically in a camera, and it's kind of hard to explain it if no one's like interacting with me. So hopefully this helps you guys. Maybe I'll hop on Periscope and do a Periscope later. I haven't been on there in forever. But yeah, so if you guys have any more questions about this, just please leave your comments below. I do read your comments. I'm very sorry if I don't always answer to everybody, but my subscribers, aka my friends, I never look at you as just a subscriber, is going up a tremendous amount. and the questions and comments that I get, not just on the comment section here, I get emails, and I answer my emails religiously. So I'm a little backed up. I'm probably still working on last week, but that just lets you know how many emails I get. But I do reply. And also, like, my Facebook messages, like, I'm constantly replying to you guys. So if I don't always get back to in a comment like right away, I'm not ignoring you. It's just that there is a lot and I'm only one person, and I don't like for anybody else to answer my comments or emails or anything for me. I like to do it myself. So on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of the day. I don't know if I have anything else to record, but if I do and you see me in the same shirt, that means that I knocked all of these videos out in one day in about an hour or less. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you later. Bye.